So, okay. First things first. Roegor,
Hmm.
you need to roll something for me.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've looked at this. You need to roll me wisdom.
Okay. Good. +0. Let's do this. Hey.
Okay.
Yep.
So, you have two options. You have to pick one.
Hmm.
Uh, either. So yeah, you blacked out,
Hmm.
and I think this is gonna be when you start to come to. A couple hours pass. It was like midnight when Whisperwind got back. It's maybe like 2, 3, like 2 a.m.
Hmm.
Um, and I think, yeah, I imagine that you put Roger on the couch, um, and Whisperwind. I think you hear a clatter, like something fall in the living room, and Rogor, you're on the ground and you don't quite know what's happening, but you feel yourself like moving, like you're picking yourself up. Um,
Oh, God damn it.
so either and like yeah, either and you can fight it. You can fight this. Like something's happening. It doesn't. It kind of feels like when you were possessed, but it's like your whole body.
Hmm.
And you can feel it clouding your head also. Um, you're starting to like go in and out. You're starting to lose it. So either you hurt yourself,
Hmm.
um, you hurt yourself, and you kind of like use that pain to clear your mind and come back, or um, or you struggle with it and whatnot, and you wind up either confused or sick, in that order, whichever one is.
I'm both of those already.
Well, then your only choice really is to hurt yourself, unless you just want to
Okay.
give in.
No, no. Well, I'll fucking, I'll fight these ghosts.
Okay, you're gonna
Goddamn
deal damage to
ghosts.
yourself, your own damage. It
Sure.
ignores your armor.
Okay. What I roll? Okay, 6 damage.
Six.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
it must be fine.
what do you do to yourself as you?
I think I can like I'll be honest. I'm going. I just I just I just dig my my like nails into like my forearms and just like rake them all across, rake them down my forearms. It probably pulls away a bunch of skin, like and like stuff, and like there's like blood and everything, and like yeah. But like you can see, like, it reveals more like the scales underneath.
Yeah.
Probably like the tips of a few of my fingers just come off, right? And there's like, there's like claws underneath them.
Nice.
Yeah. Hot. Okay.
Yeah.
So Whisper, when you heard a clatter in the living room, and like it sounded like a big metal man hitting the floor. So like you look and yeah, you see Rogue now like raking his arms, um, and like it's probably at the end of this fit, where you're done. You got your like you maybe you look at your hands and you see like your nails pulled back, um, and you're trembling, but you're back, like you're awake fully now. Um,
Cool.
yeah. There's Whisper.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably like breathing heavy and everything, right? And I kind of like flick some leftover like flesh off my like hand, like and I'm like, damn ghosts. Ugh.
I'm like holding the spatula in one hand, like, and it's like quivering with my arm white knuckled around it as I'm preparing to kill Roegor or something.
Mhm.
Tear his head off and bury it in the backyard, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And once you talk, I say, so. So it's you?
I think so. I'm like, yeah, yeah, I think so. Like, I yeah, yeah. I think we just like stare at each other for a second after that. I guess.
Do you want bacon?
Sure. I feel like I haven't eaten in a year. Let's go.
Okay. So yeah, you head into the kitchen. You throw more food on, whatever. You hear the door to the basement open, uh, and the creaking, and Alma like comes up the stairs and like kind of like does the turns into her kitchen. It's a kind of a small, nice but small home, and like she pulls the I think she's it's already like around her neck, like the fumes would have been like dissipated by now. She looks real tired, right?
Yeah.
And just kind of upset, and she looks at what you've made and just sort of like takes eggs.
We cut to the three of us sitting at the table with like bacon sandwiches. We all look fucking monstrous and tired, right? We've all.
Yeah.
I mean, Roegor's way worse, obviously. But yeah, Alma looks all ragged out, and I look all dirty and ragged out, and we're just 1,000-yard staring, munching on bacon sandwiches.
Nice.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that goes for a bit. Alma's, I think, the first one who breaks the silence, and she should maybe feed Daniel. Anyway, I think I found out what's up with him. He's not possessed, but he's being controlled by something. It's like necromancy or something. It's not exact. I would need to do more studies, but that's as close as I can get. With enough more time, I could maybe even pinpoint who's doing it. Also, by the way, you said you slung a lot of shade at me last night, and I'm waiting for an apology. I didn't make any of that poison, asshole.
I'm sorry. I don't. Look at Roegor like, Roegor. There's a man in the basement named Daniel, and he's a town guard, and he has a family. So those are the first things. I'm just gonna get the bad news out of the way first. But understand that as I was doing some investigation yesterday, he was snooping around and following me, but he had no memory of it. So I thought he was possessed like you, so I brought him here, just to let you know. So he's downstairs, probably gagged and tied down by straps. I didn't want you to think that I was keeping anything from you.
Right. And she just,
I'm just like nodding. I'm like, sure. Now you see, that's odd because before it was just an arm ghost. I was fully aware, but just now, so like just now when I woke up, I felt something like moving me around like entirely. And and then I like hold up my like fucked up arm, and I'm I had to do this to snap out of it.
Cool, gross. I'm
Maybe
eating. You can hold the rocks if you want. You know where they are, the possession rocks.
I said, I don't know. I think I'm fine now. I don't know.
You're probably not.
I just shrug. Okay.
Hmm. You died last night, by the way.
Uh,
Didn't work.
Yeah. I'm saying no. I figured.
Hmm. Yeah. And she looks at you, Whisperwind, and yeah, I don't know. She just says I can help with Daniel, um, but I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah. I like.
look, we're tired. We're tired now. Look at us. Rapscallions, we. Um, I know you tried really hard last night to help Roegor. I know you tried very, very hard. We all tried hard. Roegor was fighting with his life, for his life, and I had to deal with Daniel and his lovely family. Um, and get it, and I tried, and I didn't do perfect either. I made a mistake. There were some miscalculations. Yeah. On whose part, it's not important. Okay, we're just gonna say that's not important right now. I may not agree with that later, but we're gonna say that now. And
She rolls her eyes again.
but I'm sorry for allowing my emotions to get the better of me. What in all of hell's name would you want me to do about paying you for Daniel, since money is can't even be calculated for the service that you're going to provide him?
Yeah, she says, oh, I think I can calculate money now. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Considering everything that's happened, the death cloud. Yeah, she like thinks about it. She nods a couple
That's on the
times.
ledger.
She just no. She just says, yeah. She holds up her hand like, eh. She says, well, tell you what. If you can pay me for, transportation, and my home, that would be good.
Okay.
I can get you an exact number, I guess. I'm gonna be moving.
Well, not when.
Well, if you pay me for Daniel, then I guess soon after that. Um, unless there's more that you want to pay me for.
Something of an early timeline for you to be leaving at this point, don't you think? I feel like the two of us may have business in the future.
Sure. I'll tell you where I'm moving, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be good. Maybe don't rush leaving town so soon. You know.
Sure, I think I can calculate a cost for that too.
People will start to think things is the only thing, right, about you.
People think a lot of things.
All right, you get a number. We'll be fine. Let me know when you have that added up. I'll assume the second strike discount doesn't apply. I'm sorry again. We're all emotional at this point in time. I'm gonna go for a minute. I've got to go see my friend. I just like get up from the table.
I'm sure. I just hold my hand finger from it as you know, like a bite, as I finish it like a bite of bacon like a sandwich.
Just,
I hold my finger
are you
for a
dropping
second.
it in your mouth? Just 1 second.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just like, actually, there's over you. What's when while we're apologizing. He says, yeah. He says, yeah. He says, yeah. I said, oh shit, what was it? Well, when Mark and I went into a certain butcher's shop, we were attacked by various members of the denim jackals.
Mm.
Well, we learned from Stumpy that they were warned by they were warned by someone, and that someone was you.
Stumpy?
Cool. I'm gonna go outside for a second. You guys have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what money gets you.
Yeah, I don't know his name. He lost an arm in the fight. We called him Stumpy.
Okay. Told you an awful lot not to have told you his actual name. Perhaps you guessed
He
right.
said it, I think. I forgot.
He did have a real name.
He said it. I didn't care. Bacon. Look. I got in over my head. I went wandering into the butcher's shop. I asked some local hooligans where I could find out about the stuff that they were using on... I wish I could remember his name right now, but I can't. Okay, the guy in the cast. You know.
Right.
And...
Smashy.
Yeah, that's... I see how that works. I remember his name. He said his name, but I don't remember it, so he's Smashy. Anyway, so Smashy, you know, he had all that stuff. The bandits, the guys, listen, they were drugging him, so I went to find out about drugs. Lo and behold, drug dealers are dangerous and scary. I was there before you. Asking questions they didn't want asked, and when they threatened to kill me, I sold you out to them to save my life. I'm sorry. I knew that you were a strong fighter, so I hoped that you and Kolmokmerk would get out safely, but that's why I've been trying to help you. I'm feeling awfully guilty about things, but I had no other choice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just like nod, and I'm like, I just done. I'm like, fair enough. Considering, like, I just gestured around, like, considering all this.
See?
Do it again, and I'll kill you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Like... Okay. Off to Smashy's house.
You
Sure.
hear outside, muffled by the walls, what you want to do, assholes? Touch my garden!
I'm gonna finish this. If you want to join up, take your time, you know. And I go at the back door. Shut the fuck up!
You go out the front and go all the way around.
Oh yeah, there's no back door.
Right.
Well, I go down
back
to the
door.
basement, flip open the... Well, she'd probably just get more mad about that. Anyway, yeah, I go...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everyone forgot about David, and he promptly starved to death in the cellar.
Oh no, Daniel.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I tell her, like, you just be cool about it for a minute. We need to hide them, because just get them down, motherfucker.
Wait, what
We're
the
gonna
fuck?
talk
They're in my
about this.
fucking... Yeah.
Be cool, alright? I'll pay you some fucking money, but be cool about this shit. I'm gonna be back later. Just... And
She's speechless. She's speechless. She doesn't want to look at you right now.
And I'm like, fine. And we go to, like, walk away from the fight, but there's no back door, so we go both walking next to each other the whole way around the house awkwardly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and then finally split ways.
Right.
She stopped. She turned. She says, "What?" Because she thought she heard something. I turned. "What?" No, I didn't. And you just go.
Cool. So what is Roegor doing? I guess Cole Mockmark is still crashing here, by the way.
Yeah. He's in like a brief hibernation period.
Yeah, it's a Cobalt defense mechanism.
Yeah. He's just
What
like
do you-
under the. He's like under one of the beds somewhere, curled up.
Yeah. His skin's getting all hard and crusty. So what do you do? Whisperwind did say that she was gonna go see a friend.
I mean, sure. I guess I'll go. Like, we need to. We still need to figure out. We're not any closer to figure out what the fuck's going on here.
You're right.
Okay. So Roegor,
Yeah. So I get everything fixed up, and I like bid farewell to what's her face.
and don't say goodbye. You're just gonna fucking crash here again tonight, I'm sure.
Okay. I shrug. I'm like maybe. I'm like.
Sure. Yeah. So you go running after Whisperwind. So you guys, yeah, you can deal with trying to ditch him in a bit. You guys go moving through the city. There's a lot of talk. Apparently, one of the councilmen was found dead last night. Sort of. Apparently, his headless body was moving around. Gross. Also, Sir Locke's headless body. The city's fucked. There's people like crowds everywhere, like criers, like telling them. I mean, people are selling papers, whatever. And like school's closed today.
Due to a spree of beheadings.
Hey. It was a one-night spree.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's some leverage I got on the kids later. Remember when you didn't have to go to school that day? I tore people's heads
I
off.
guess so. Sure. There's you hear talk of a crowd at town hall, where the council is gonna give some sort of brief speech, and they're expecting a talk from the lady later in the day. Everyone's kind of panicked. Everyone's in mourning. The councilman's one thing. Armel, that's one thing. Everybody likes Sir Locke. Everybody. And the guards that found them, there's talk about that too. How they're fucked. They saw two headless bodies moving around. They're not doing too great. Yeah.
Do you hear? I guess people, they didn't give away if they like chopped those bodies to like bits or whatever.
There's no talk of. Well, okay. There's no talk of that. But.
Who here's a sucker for a pretty face?
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
I would say spout lore, but like I don't know, like a charisma thing if you want to find out. I don't know.
If people aren't talking about it, or there's not a credible.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't. Yeah, I don't think
care that
anyone's
much.
mentioning the aftermath of it.
Okay.
It's more or less just the shock of what the fuck.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's some
So
idiot on
I
the
think oh,
maybe there's some idiot in the corner who's like, I heard they chopped him into mincemeat, fed him to the pigs or something. And he's just like, okay, well, somebody said it,
Yeah,
but it's not trustworthy.
sure. Yeah, yeah. Some idiot says that, and another idiot just. Even a headless Sherlock could take the town guard. Yeah.
yeah. And I look around. So yeah. And I actually look over at Whisperwind and look at my. I was like, so what have you been up to while this whole time?
Apparently avoiding being beheaded. Lucky me. But this means they may not be so stir about Daniel. Maybe he doesn't go noticed and we can help him and fix things before anyone goes looking for him. We may have to find a necromancer who's controlling him and kill that person.
Sure. We could try the magic circle.
It could be there. I think it has something to do with the mines or the circle.
My money's on the circle. That's always what you wizard types do, right? It's the magic, those things.
Yeah, you're right.
Good. I think I have a way to get us past whatever the guardian is.
Sure. What do you know what's in the magic circle? I mean, do they call it the magic circle, but it's actually a fortress or something? Is it just a circle? Is it a portal?
I just shrug like as far as I know, it's just like it was supposed to be like I think it was specifically like specifically called like a place of power. Right, wasn't it? Didn't they like say that?
You guys were. I think they called it an arcane circle.
Okay.
You guys were both at the mine. Like it's right there. It was heavily guarded, but you could look into it.
All I know is there's it's like a magic spot, and there's a big old guardian that like kills people if they, quote unquote, kills people if they try to get close to it.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't know if it's safe for me to go there yet, because if guards see, and if word has spread about Daniel, or I left a trace behind and they come looking for whoever took Daniel, I can't let things get in my way right now. Why don't you go see about the magic circle? Don't do anything crazy. I do have to go check up on Smashy. Fuck it. I gotta go check up on Smashy.
Well, I might need some help there. Things could go badly with my plan.
Shit. Well, now it's sounding different. Smashy.
Yeah.
Now we gotta strike while the iron's hot, I think. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's go to the magic circle.
Nash nod. Yeah, then we head back down to the mines. I guess. I guess the death cloud's gone now. Hopefully.
The death cloud is gone. You guys make it back to the mine. Smashy. I'm not gonna tell you his name.
I genuinely don't remember it.
It's fine. It'll be good. It'll be good when you
the
go
only
to
thing I
talk
have
to
is
Smashy.
the only thing I have is like ruckus, and I know that's not
Hey,
it.
you.
Yeah, whatever. Call him that. It'll be good. It'll be good when you go to talk to him. So you get to the mine. It's only been like a day, 2 days. I think it's been like 2 days. It's pretty much closed. Like no one's working right now. Right? There was a death cloud the other day. So yeah, there's no sounds of like banging. There's no like you don't see the crane moving. Nothing like that. I think there is some like the guards are there, right? They have guards stationed around the circle as they always do. Though Mm, no, I think it's the a good amount of guards. So I don't think they skimp on this. Um, but there are more guards also. When you get there, no one stops you from like entering the mine area, but um, so the magic circle is like kind of near the entrance. Well, no, it's not near the entrance. It's like if you're going to what was it, the foreman? If you're going to his like hut, the magic circle's on the way there. So you see all the guards around there, but then you see a bunch of guards at the foreman's hut.
Hmm.
Um, like maybe four of them. Um, like there's three of them outside, and like well you see like one of them goes in, and like the three of them are still outside. Um, and I think you see like there are some workers, not very many. They're not mining, but they're like cleaning up. Um, but yeah.
And oh man,
Hmm. So what was the very last thing you said? I ADD'd for there for a second.
Just guards at the foreman's hut. Guards around the circle. What do you do?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I have a writ of passage that goes past the guards at the circle.
yeah, I'm gonna survey the area. I've got a pretty bad feel about all these cops.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, which one of them's a sucker for a pretty? I'm just kidding. Uh, what can I see that nobody else can?
Okay. Yeah. If you like, because you're with Roegor, like kind of, I guess, generally by the magic circle. But if you lean a little bit, or nonchalantly, um, you can see inside the foreman's hut, and you see. See, I can cheat. I have them all written down. Um, his name is what the fuck is your dumb name? It starts with an R.
Rutherford, Randall, Ryan, Ricky,
Ross.
Ross.
You can see Ross inside, and he is talking with one of the guards.
Yeah.
And I think like the guard,
What's
he doesn't have anything in his hands, but like he's like talking, he's like clearly asking him something, and you see Ross like gesturing low, like like someone small. Blah blah blah. You see him and the guard and Ross talking.
yeah. Next question. What's my best way in, out, or through?
Well, out, that's easy. Just fucking get out of here. Um, um,
What about through, Dennis?
your best way through. I mean, where are you trying to go? The mine is pretty big. There's a couple things in the mine.
Yeah, I want to move through the guards at the hut unseen.
Um, to to get where? So
Because
again, the mines are
to get
they're
to I
by
want to
the
get to the magic circle. So I want to get past these guys in this
Yeah.
house without them seeing me.
well. Okay, so the foreman's house and the hut, that's past the magic circle.
Oh.
You and Roegor are already kind of next to the magic circle. Like that's no
Oh.
problem.
Uh,
You can change your question.
never mind. Yeah, I misunderstood. Um. What's the best place to hide, I guess?
The best place to hide. Well, I would suggest not here, but
Yeah.
I mean, they got barrels of stuff. You're small.
Okay.
You can hop in those, I guess, or it's like morning, so it's not really dark. So gathering shadows is just kind of, I think, gonna make you conspicuous.
Well, I
So
specifically can't do it in direct sunlight.
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, to hide, it's probably just like in barrels, or I guess you can jump down the mine chute. Um, but
Yeah, that figures. That's fine. Yeah, that's. I mean, I didn't need any of the other questions answered really. So yeah, that's. I just noticed them and they're talking. And just like, fucking whatever. Just like throw up my hood, um, and just follow Roegor to the magic circle.
try to make yourself look tall.
Um,
Um,
I show them my plan. Like when you were reluctant about going, I thought of it just like grabbing like a rug and I don't know, like a pelt from a cart and making you a dwarf costume.
but yeah, so Rogor, you have this writ that like kind of pretty much permission to work on the town's behalf to get to the bottom of these things. Now, so you go up to the guards and you show them this thing. Now, I guess like the one guard looks at it and he looks at you and back at it and he says yeah, he says sir, I'll have to inform you that this circle, the guardian is quite dangerous.
I know. It's fast. I was here a few days ago, right?
It is fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's fast and it's strong. We don't know what'll even happen if it is killed, if it can be killed. Especially considering the affairs of the city. He hands you the thing back. He says, you sure this is necessary?
No, but I doubt I need to kill it. I think I have a decent way to get past it.
Um, yeah, so he looks skeptical, but I mean, you have the writ. So I mean, if you die down there, I mean, whatever. He was following orders, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, he says, okay, sir, but be careful. Here. Yeah, I think he starts like gesturing to someone, like because it's a pit, right? You can look down into this circle. You see this like the ground in the pit. It's a like it's like man-made, right? It's like smoothed out. Um, it has like this, the circle kind of etched into it with all these like weird rune things, and you can see the guardian, this humanoid figure clad in what looks like bronze armor, with this big old sword, this big bronze sword. Um, but the surrounding, like the walls in the pit too, they also look like they've been smoothed out. Like this was a room. Um, there's you can see like some bookshelves and stuff, and the wood's like rotted, and you can see some books on them, but the books look like they're fucking like falling apart and stuff. It definitely was like used at some point in time, who knows when. Um, but it is just like a drop. And he says, well, yeah, they gesture and like basically they can put a harness around you. So if you like, if something happens, you can get back to the wall and they can like try to like hoist you up, hopefully in time. So as like they're getting that, unless you don't want it, as they're getting that situated on you, I think one of them looks at Whisperwind. Sir, is she going down with you?
Potentially, we're probably gonna try this one at a time.
Yeah.
Oh. She's sir, she is quite young.
She's a halfling.
Yeah. Mister. I am Mighty Marguerite.
Sure you are. Sure you are.
Adventurer and bounty hunter.
Of course, of course. And he rustles your hood. Um.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, Roegor, you have the harness.
All right.
I reach up
I
and
haven't
like
put it on yet,
grab.
and I'm like, and I like.
Well, I want to reach up and grab Rogor's hand and like I am his child.
Yeah.
Just play along, man. Stop telling people.
I constantly forget that Rogor's a monster, man. Like, it's a child. Like, you're definitely not his child.
Hey, you know, I'm a late bloomer.
Oh, gross. Okay. One day the dragon inside me will sprout as well. Oh, good. Okay.
Oh God. Anyway, yeah. So I reach into my bag, pull out like a fucking like I don't know, like a fucking like ceramic plate, like a ceramic dinner plate with an owl on it. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm just like, all right. So, I'm like, so this stops time.
Okay, let's look at this fucking thing. It really is just like a plate with an owl painted on it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. When you gaze upon the chthonic owl plate and howl its maddening name, roll plus wisdom. You could freeze time for a short action, or a few short linked actions. You can freeze time, but one person or monster you don't
We need a
want.
10 plus on this.
On a 6 minus, you have a seizure and throw up. I don't know. Why
Yeah.
is 6 minus just you have a seizure and throw up? You're literally controlling time. I'll have to talk with whoever wrote this.
I think it's David.
This is
Okay,
serious. This
or
is
David
serious
Jackson.
time crime.
This is time crime. I don't know if the 6 minus should just be you have a seizure and throw up. We'll talk.
All right.
It's fine. Okay.
So
What do you mean?
Okay.
This freezes time. Exactly.
Well, I said, well, I've only had a few like small, brief test runs with it, but it freezes time for everything except you for like a short while.
And
Sometimes other stuff is sometimes other stuff is unfrozen as well.
oh,
It's not consistent, but it's a good shot.
what do we expect to find beyond the magic circle? Or whatever.
What can we see done in there, Dennis? Is there something like in the center, or are there any other like passages connected to it?
Yeah, you don't have to discern realities. The very center of the room is this circle, right? Everything around it, like the bookshelves, like it's around the walls, so it's like a work table. I think you can see like a doorway, but if you crouch to look, the doorway like doesn't go anywhere. It's just more stone.
Yep. Well, if the time-stopping mechanism works and we run past the Guardian, what do we do then?
No idea.
Well, wouldn't it just attack us after? How long can you stop time?
Not long. However much that makes sense.
Would it just chase us after we're past it, or is there a rule or something?
I shrug. I'm like, it's like in the center of the area.
It moves
We can see
around,
it.
but it moves around inside the circle. The circle's very big. It takes up most of this room.
And killing the Guardian, that won't anger anyone? But people would be fine with the fact that we killed it?
I think so. I think it's been a nuisance for them, right? Now look at the guards.
Oh yeah, that thing fucking sucks.
Why don't we just kill it?
All right.
We can still use the time-stopping plate.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, now I put the plate back I slide the plate back into my bag.
No, we'll need it out.
I put it in my quick plate holster. It's in the side pocket, where I have easy access to it.
How do you activate it?
Oh, you just look at it and read the point of the thing and like read this. You have to howl it though.
Are you proficient at reading it?
Yeah, I was like, yes, I've done it before.
Here's the plan. We walk up to this guardian. When it makes itself known, you freeze time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use magic to make sure it cannot resist you in any way. And you must tear it to pieces in a short amount of time. Do you think you'll be able to do that?
Well, how will you use time? How will you use magic if you're frozen in time?
I will have to be the one not frozen. Does that mean I have to activate the plate?
I nod and I hand you the plate.
Look at this fucking plate.
Yeah. It's like a dinner plate. Be very careful with it.
Yeah. Sure. I just say, lead on. Maybe get those weapons ready.
Yeah. Have my sword and shield at the ready.
Mm-hmm. They give you a little harness as well, Whisperwind. So they yeah, it's like a rope harness. So because it's a drop, so you can like get down and be pulled up if need be.
Have you ever successfully pulled someone out of there alive?
Well, that's a hard question to answer.
Is it?
Well, yeah, no one dies here. No one dies here anymore.
You know what I mean?
Okay, if they could, would they be alive when you pulled them out?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
So you might as well just... So you're saying everybody who's gone down, they didn't come back up. So I might as well just leap off of this head first without a harness on?
It'll be quicker.
All right. Strap me in. Just don't bother yanking on it. When I'm down, just let it roll. Save your energy.
They wrap you up in this little harness and yeah.
I'm serious. You have a 0% batting average. Once I'm on the floor, just walk away from the rope. Don't tug on it. Don't yank on me when you think you need to save me. Deal? You don't like me now, right? So you're perfectly fine with letting me die.
They nod at you, but you know that they don't mean it. Like they're not going to help you commit suicide.
Okay.
They're a law-abiding policeman.
That's fine. Strap me in, and I just watch the way he straps me in. Then.
Yeah, I mean, you could just like
I'm
cut
just
it.
Right? Take it off when I get back down there.
Sure, it's whatever. Yeah, it's like just under your arms and like it's very easy.
Yeah.
Okay. So who do you guys go down at the same time or one goes first? Like how do we?
Yeah, I think we go down at the same time, and then like as soon as we see him, like we'll see the thing react to us, we stop time. Oh,
yeah,
geez.
We'll go in.
So now the thing is you have to roll a 10+, because if you roll a 7 to 9, you'll just be stuck fighting the thing while I'm frozen.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like they hold onto the rope as you like, and they lower you down, right? So you don't just like crack your fucking legs or something. The second you touch the ground, this thing starts moving. It activates the plate. It moves very fast.
Mhm.
I don't want to activate the plate.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I need big money. Well,
Fuck. Ugh.
Okay, so you gaze upon the chthonic plate and you howl its maddening name.
yes.
Okay, so you you look at the plate and you scream chthonic owl plate. And sure, like I think like the owl depiction, like its eyes like flash and like you get this. It almost looks like it's moving, right? It looks like it's gonna take flight or something, but it's sort of like an after image. And then the world around you, everything kind of goes like negative. Um, all the colors get flipped as like everything freezes. Your colors aren't negative though.
Yeah.
You're here, but so is the Guardian.
Yeah.
So yeah, Roegor freezes like his sword. Everything is just stopped. And this thing, it started moving the second you landed.
Yeah.
It's like leaping through the air very quickly. Like it moves with superhuman speed, clearly.
You can play that game, motherfucker, once I'm unfrozen.
Yeah. Now time won't be frozen for long.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean it's like leaping at you with this giant sword to just try to like cleave you in two, like immediately. What do you do?
I let out a sigh, obviously,
Okay.
but it's leaping right at me.
Yeah.
I mean, I just lock eyes with the thing and tell it to stop. What does it even look like?
It's humanoid. It looks like a suit of armor, made of bronze. It's like stained in places. I'm gonna look at your move real quick. When you make eye contact. Well, it's like a golem. I guess it has eyes. Guess it has eyes. Yeah, so sure, whatever. Yeah, we'll all say this works. That's fine. But around, so you can see like it's stained in places, like around its like where like the helmet meets the neck, right? The armor of the helmet, like it kind of has like this turtleneck thing going on. But you can see like these like dark brown stains around the collar and around the shoulders, like around the joints. There's like this dark like brown stain. Looks like blood stains. And the helmet, it's like a full face helmet, like with the visor. And I guess there's like some burning lights in there that serve as eyes. Some they're like a dim red or orange color, like a dimming ember.
Okay.
All right. Try to paralyze him, I guess.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Well,
That happened.
oh, he just one shot you, and then I Dragon Ball Z fight him.
Okay. So, yeah, you stare at him as he like leaps, almost like a blur, and brings the sword down on you. Roll 2d10 plus 2. Pierces 1 armor.
It's best of, right?
Yeah. So you take 11. It is forceful and messy. So yeah, the sword comes down on you and like knocks you to the ground. Um, and it's messy. Um,
Wait a second. Oh no, that wouldn't have. Oh, never mind. That wouldn't have helped. I was gonna say when I lead the charge in the combat, like we'll put those I lead take +1 forward, but it wouldn't have. It would only given you 9 on the first roll.
yeah. Oh, I think you also Whisperwind led the charge.
Okay, good point.
Um, it's messy. Well, I think your armor is destroyed, like for realsies. Um, yeah, I'm happy with that for now. Yeah, it tears the leather and it is just ruined. As you get this gigantic gash across you. So this thing's like over you, and then like the colors, everything like kind of, you know, inverts and time starts again. And Roegor, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's ever been used on you. But you landed and you saw this thing move, and then now it's next to you, like kind of over Whisperwind, going to just finish her off. She's bleeding and bad. What's
Okay.
up?
Well, I'm gonna assume the plan didn't work, so I'm gonna fucking Yeah, I think immediately things like trying to stab her. I think I'm immediately gonna like hmm. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna immediately stab into it with my shield as my like, first reaction, or my sword as my first reaction. Can't stab with a shield. So it has a pointy bit on the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Hack and slash this fool.
All right, cool. How to do? Okay.
An 8. Yeah. So he's got this like gigantic sword, right? He is like right next to you though, like you're easily within his range. So you just want to like kind of blindside him.
Yeah.
So he moves at superhuman speed. So like you slash into him, and he like he was gonna like just stab down. You slash into him. He's just gonna like kind of grab the sword and like spin it sideways to just stab you back. So, yeah, deal your damage.
Okay. Is it too late to speak aloud my promise to defeat him?
I think it's a little too late.
Okay. Oh, nice. Sick.
All right, good damage. All right, let me find this thing's HP. Any piercing?
No.
Okay. Yep. Roll 2d10 plus 2. Pierces 1 armor.
Okay. Jeez.
Good damage.
But it is -4, so it's 6.
Yeah.
Do I take the ability?
-4?
Armor. I have 5 armor.
Gotcha. So it'd be 5.
Yeah,
It'd
it'd be,
no, it'd be 7, right?
it'd be 8. What?
Yeah, 12 damage. -5.
But it pierces 1 armor.
But it pierces 1 armor.
8.
12 minus 4 is in fact 8.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the scarred ability. So you kind of like. Okay. Instead.
Yeah. So yeah. It slams into you and like, I guess tears this huge gash in your, whatever you call a face. But
grow back stronger.
It does like knock you down. And I am gonna damage your armor 1.
All right.
Okay. So it's like knocked you down. Like knocked you back. I think like you've like knocked to a knee. It's still kind of like it's not pinning you down, Whisperwind, but it is kind of like over you. I think it does like take a step back just so it's like at a good distance from the both of you. Like equal sword length. This thing has like reaching close. The thing is like real big, so it's at like that sort of range. Anyway, uh, yeah, Whisperwind, you're like real fucked up.
Yeah, I'm hurt real bad.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I did get a good stab into it.
you did hurt it.
so it backs up and points its weapon at us.
Well, I think what it does is like it takes its sword and it like turns it like to the side, so like the hilt is facing the both of you, but it's like kind of taking this weird stance.
Okay. Make sure you hit him with a leaping attack or he'll parry you.
I mean, I'm just getting to my feet, like, on death's door. Yeah, I just look at him. I said, stop.
Okay. Hopefully this works.
Hopefully it does.
Okay. So, yeah, you stare into this thing's coal eyes. And it like you see its whole body shudder, like it moves in a blur, right? So the whole thing goes to move and then stops immediately. You like blink if well, you don't blink, but it wobbles. And just stands there.
Tear it pieces.
Yeah, so I think I should get to my knees. Like I hold my sword in two hands. I just shout at this thing. I shout something like you will fall, and I just like fucking like start hacking at it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it can't fight back, so
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess it'll just die eventually. This is crazy.
So he punches it. Like, what is this? What's the point that it dies?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, so like you hit it with your sword, whatever, like yeah, I don't know. How are you trying? Are you just gonna hit it with the sword until like
Yeah, until something special happens.
something special happens?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you hack and hack, right? And like it's like at first it like kind of bounces off its armor a couple times, right? Like leaving gashes or like, bending it, and then it dents and it dents. And then it gets so like dented and thin that you actually like, cut through. And this it does start to bleed. Blood starts to like spill out of these wounds that like you're like these dents you're making. And you just keep smashing it, hitting it in the chest and the head. It doesn't like glow and pop. It doesn't like fall apart. It's frozen in place. Its body can't move. So it just stands there as you gash into it, and like it just starts to bleed all over itself, and it's bled a lot. There's a point where you're like, well, that would kill a person.
But if the thing's like not dying like everyone else in town, I'm gonna go the full 9 yards. So I'd probably just like cut all of its like limbs off.
Sure. Okay. You go through the arduous process of lopping off its limbs.
Yeah.
Okay. It takes a very long time. But eventually the guards are all horrified as you're like, I mean, they're like mesmerized, I think, more or less, as you dismember this thing.
Ugh. Yeah, when I get to like the last leg and I like was when I think I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could signal its death like it's standing still, but if it's dead, like it doesn't really have a will to keep itself standing still. I think because it's hypnotized, right? I think it would just crumple maybe if it's dead eventually.
Yeah. Okay. The $1 million question is, does it die?
Yeah, that would be the $1 million question, which is.
I think it does, because it's not really alive, not in the way that we know it. So sure, Yeah, there's a point where like you're lopping. I think you sawed off its arms at this point, and you go to like whack it in the leg, and you hit it once, and then the whole thing just like the body it falls.
Good. How big is that sword, Dennis?
It's it's. I mean, you play Dark Souls. It's like an ultra great sword, right? It's a gigantic sword. It's very big, very heavy.
All right. How about how heavy, Dennis? What are its stats?
Okay. It's
I'm about to trade in my shield.
Sure. It's I didn't give it a weight. It we'll say we'll say 3. We'll say it weighs 3. It weighs 3. It has 1 piercing. It has a close and reach. Forceful Mess is really because this thing is really big and strong. So I don't think it has that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like fucking massive. It's got at least that forceful. Come on.
Sure, yeah, we'll give it forceful. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you're hitting thing with a very big, heavy sword. Sure, yeah, I think that's about it. It's +1 piercing, close reach, and forceful.
Is it dangerous?
Right, cool.
Like, it's unwieldy. You go to, like, circle swinging that, you might hit your own buds. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually a good point, because that's literally how this thing fights.
Yeah.
To do a spin slashing all around him is, like, one of the things. That's what he was going to do when you both stood up. Yeah, we'll say it's dangerous. That makes sense. Yeah.
Now, do I also get its fighting style? Can we give it the area tag so I can hit multiple things at once?
You don't have high enough stamina yet.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so.
God.
Fuck. And what I think.
I mean, I kind of want to do it.
I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm sure, given the right enemies, if you spun around in a circle, I'm sure you could kill a bunch of shit. But I don't think it needs a tag or anything for that.
Cool. Yeah. I'm at least taking this thing as a fucking trophy. So.
As he's picking up this sword and hefting it, I like collapse on my knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a very bad idea. And I like spin around and like hurriedly, like something snaps to me, like hits my memory, and I spin around real quick and like grab the thing.
I don't think you have to worry about that. It severed the harness when it hit you.
I take it off and I like go to throw it when I realize it's been severed. I'm just like,
oh yeah, I was like, well, I think it worked out for the best. We're both mostly in one piece.
I go back over to the hole. Hey! I'm screaming up.
Yeah, I mean they can see you. Yeah. Oh, hey, I didn't know it could teleport.
That was a surprise to all of us. Well, so my harness broke, as you see, so don't bother pulling it, but I'm not coming back up.
I mean, you can't live down there.
I know, we're gonna take a look around.
Okay, we'll watch.
Good. Yeah, that's what I meant. Hang out.
Yeah, and like he shouts at one of the guards to like run off and go get an official or something because this thing died.
Yeah.
We don't need a
Okay.
Well, this is big news.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna look at we take a look around. I'll help with the looking, I guess.
Sure. Well, I think we're gonna end actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Time.
I think we're gonna end here. You guys killed my guardian. Man, hitting this is pretty nuts.
Oh man.
Whatever,
Now,
Dennis. If you'd got that spin attack off, he was gonna kill us both in the same turn.
I know.
That was
I know.
You're right, but that monster was so bad that, like, if you didn't come out here with people who could just, like, whip the shit out of something...
Yeah.
This was a fucking high noon draw fight. Like, it was whichever one of us got the advantage first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, Dennis, I know she forgot the two-handed tag.
So, it is two-handed. It is two-handed.
For sure.
Okay. What if I have 18 strength? Do I meet the strength requirements?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna be a New Game Plus before you get the strength requirement.
Hey man, in Dark Souls 2, I got to 99 strength so I could power stance the smelter hammers.
Okay.
Which yeah.
You did kill my
Oh,
Dark Souls boss.
mother of God.
Yeah, that was definitely a Dark Souls boss.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, you're very lucky that you didn't fail the second roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Did we achieve our alignments?
Fuck yeah, I did, Dennis. I took from the unworthy. We fucked that thing up.
Sure.
Profit from another person's loss.
I mean, I don't know if it was a person.
Well, no, it wasn't this thing. I haven't profited from this at all.
Yeah, kind of the opposite, really, actually.
Yeah. I haven't seen the profit yet from doing what I did to Locke in that. I don't know that I've profited from that. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe it takes time for the drug to... I don't know. At this point, I don't know. At this point, I'm very angry at Lucas.
Well, you did make a deal with Lucas about like dealing with it,
Yes.
and then like he would like let you in on his inner circle or something.
I haven't seen that come to fruition yet, so I
We've
haven't
already
profited.
found the inner circle, Dennis.
Ho ho!
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I guess you haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so that's a no.
Yeah. Cool. Did we resolve a bond?
Yeah. Whisperwind will answer for betrayal. I mean, technically, that's what we had a conversation about it. So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm going to change that. That's different now.
Mm.
I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just Whisperwind is Whisperwind is like, I don't know. Whisperwind is proven useful, but she's on thin ice.
Well, mine was Roegor is in peril. He is not allowed to perish until I've seen things through. Well, Roegor is dead. I'm...
Oh, I forgot I gave that thing this move. Yeah, this would have been nuts.
Roegor is dead because of me.
Well, he's dead because of Kolmok Merc. Which is fair, because Kolmok Merc is dead because of Roegor.
Yeah. It evens out. We're even.
I gotta come up with an action. It's weird to write that sentence. Roegor is dead because of me. Now I've got to do something to make it better. I've got to do something to make it better to him. Yeah, Roegor is dead because of me.
Yeah. By the way, if I hadn't have passed out before, after the thing, my plan was to declare a quest and select immunity to, like, I don't know, organ atrophy.
Roegor is dead because of me. I'll at least follow his lead to its conclusion.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna go through this this arcane circle thing until we're sure it's not worth anything, and then I'm gonna say, "All right, well, you're on your own now," or something. I don't know what'll happen.
So, Lorebug, did you just not think to do the quest beforehand?
I wanted to try the other thing first. I didn't think I would pass out afterwards.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I thought I'd have time afterwards to do that, but yeah.
All right. Cool. Did we overcome a noble monster enemy?
Yeah.
The thing has a really fucked up move that I forgot I gave it. It is but a flesh wound. Haha, I'm so funny. When it hits 0 HP, there's like things you do where you roll damage twice and maybe it loses a limb instead of dying.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm glad it's. Actually, I'm not so salty about the hypnotist now. It would have been horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was expecting 2 barbarians, though. Let's be real.
That's
Roegor's
true.
barbarian. Cool. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, there's necromancy controlling Daniel. He's not actually dead. Roegor is dead. I don't know that we learned anything there.
No, don't worry. He was already dead
Also,
inside.
Locke did also give you some
Really?
information about
That's true, yeah.
didn't really get his key, but
I didn't get his key, but he did tell me about the merchant in the book.
mm.
Anyway,
But you get XP, so there's that.
yeah.
And did we loot anything? I guess you got
Hey, how much was this big ass sword worth, Dennis?
Yeah!
I'll give you the XP for it. It's made of bronze. It is huge and like kind of very old, so someone would buy it as a relic, especially here in Hammerstone. So yeah, sure, you guys get XP.
Nice.
Cool. So I'm trying to think of how like this is what session 5.
This is session 6, buddy.
Jeez.
I mean,
Okay.
it's going long. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
okay with it though.
Yeah, no, I'm into it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of bad at like timing things. I don't know how long it would take. I don't think too much longer. Could be wrong though. I mean, I'm looking at my front now. E. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think there'll be a very clear point where either we get the job done or we just bug out.
Yeah. Well, hopefully
So.
we get some good answers here in the Arcane Circle or something. That would be...
Hopefully. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. Thanks for playing. We're on for Wednesday.
Sure.
Yeah. That's about it. I'll see you guys when I see you.
All right, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow.
So yeah.
Good night. Bye.